when the dragon saw that he had been hurled to the earth. Okay, verse 13. He pursued the woman who had given birth to the male child. The woman was given the 2 wings of a great eagle, so that she might fly to the place prepared for her in the desert, where she would be taken care of for a time, times, and half a time. Excuse me, out of the serpent's reach. When did that happen?
Well, that's the revelation. I mean, that's tribulation.
That's tribulation, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's the eagles?
So when did the serpent, when did Satan get thrown down to the earth?
Well, I'm confused because I'm thinking he got thrown out when there was a battle in heaven.
When there was a battle in heaven.
Yeah,
When did that battle in heaven occur?
we don't know. Well, actually,
Did it
before
occur yet? Because here it says, when the dragon saw that he had been hurled to the earth, he pursued the woman who had given birth to the male child. The woman was given 2 wings of a great eagle, so that she might fly to the place prepared for her in the desert, where she would be taken care of for a time, times, and half a time. How long is that?
3.5 years.
3.5 years.
Okay.
Okay?
So you're saying that the devil's still in heaven?
Accusing the brethren.
Yeah.
So the
Accusing
third
us?
angels that were thrown out are the demons here?
The angels that were thrown out
No,
of
they're-
heaven.
They're down in,
Okay? Where are they?
they're down
Among
deep,
us.
deep,
They're down deep, deep,
locked
right?
away.
Locked away.
Well, who's the demons then?
Oh, that's different.
Demons, a different story.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I always thought
The angels
were chained.
were chained when they got tossed out of heaven.
Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
It
Then
says,
in the beginning.
then from, verse 15, then from his mouth the serpent spewed water like a river to overtake the woman and sweep her away with his torrent. But the earth helped the woman by opening its mouth and swallowing the river that the dragon had spewed out of his mouth. Then the dragon was enraged at the woman and went off to make war against who?
Offspring. No, that's not what this is.
Against the rest of her offspring. Whose offspring?
The woman.
The woman's offspring.
Yeah.
Israel's offspring.
Uh-huh.
Israel's the woman. Who's the offspring of Israel?
Jesus,
The church.
the church.
Those who obeyed God's commandments and hold to the testimony of Jesus. Okay, is that not the church?
Yeah.
So here it's saying that the woman, the dragon, pursued the woman, and the woman was brought to a safe place. Woman represents Israel, so Israel was brought to a safe place for 3.5 years. Then the devil, Satan, because he couldn't attack the woman, goes after who?
Church.
The church, the offspring. Okay? When does that occur? 3.5 years into the tribulation?
Yeah.
Okay? I thought we were raptured at the beginning of the tribulation.
What I thought too.
You're messing up my theology.
That's why I'm here.
Oh, you're saying that we all have to go through the 3.5 years of tribulation?
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
I did not say that. I asked you what it meant.
Okay.
I didn't say that. Okay. we got plenty of time.
But Jesus did say he saw Satan falling like lightning from heaven to earth.
Yes,
Now, when did that take place?
Jesus said he saw him fall from heaven, okay, like lightning. It tells us that that is after Jesus went to heaven, that he saw Satan fall from heaven. But it doesn't give us a time as to when Jesus could have been there, especially since there is no time in heaven, okay? There is no time in heaven. We don't know when that took place.
There is,
But that reveals to me what you just said. The scripture does say that. That revealed to me that Satan did not get hurled to the earth until Jesus went to heaven. Correct?
I guess.
Okay? You
Well,
can
if
look
you
that
wait a
scripture
You're
up.
messing with
we're saying
Well, it
there's no,
doesn't say that Jesus was on earth and he saw him coming from heaven. He just
He
said,
didn't say, yeah. He didn't
He
say
just
that he had
said
to
it.
be there. He could
Look,
see
at
it.
look up the scripture.
but you can
Okay, I don't
have,
have it in front again.
although you have no time in heaven,
No time.
do you have sequence? If you have sequence, then this should be laid out. But if the sequence is like time, it can all happen at once and still be sequential. What do you say with it?
It,
So
it
there's
could
no-
all happen at once and be sequential. Sequential here on earth. But in heaven, we can see,
Hey, hold on, one question.
go ahead,
Because heaven is not measured in years,
yes.
you're saying that there is no time in heaven. Where do you find that scripture? I mean, time may not be measured in heaven.
That is found in,
Okay, if you say it's in there, I'll go back and look it
It's in
up.
there.
Don't take your time to do that.
It's in there.
I just didn't know that it had a scripture.
That's found in Ecclesiastes.
Okay.
Now address
There's
sequence.
at the beginning, when it talks about there's a time for this and a time
Everything,
for that,
right.
it says, there's a time for everything under heaven.
Heaven, right.
Under heaven. In heaven, there's no time. Under heaven.
Now address
I didn't know.
sequence.
Okay.
So time
Right,
is
but see, what that means is time doesn't have relevance in heaven. It's not to say that there's no time in heaven, because
It says no time.
There is no time. Eternity has no time. Eternity has no time. Okay, let's look at,
it's hard to comprehend.
I know it is.
Because
That's like it's
I
hard
mean,
for us
just-
to comprehend God.
if I have all the time in the world,
Let me
There's-
ask, okay,
there's
Charles,
still
let me ask you-
time.
Let me ask you a question, okay? The saints that were killed and went to heaven, their spirit is in heaven, okay? Body's not been resurrected yet. In the year 300 AD, okay? But someone that dies today, that goes to heaven, did not miss out on 1700 years of being with Jesus, because there's no time in heaven. It's all relevant. Okay? We have time here on earth, but when we die and we go to be with Jesus, we're not going to know that we missed 1,300 years or 1,700 years or 1,000 years of being in the presence of Jesus, in the presence of God, because there's no time. I know it's hard for us to comprehend.
no, that's not what I'm saying. My point is, time doesn't have relevance when there's no end.
There is
See,
no end.
I understand. So time, but that doesn't make time not exist.
There's no beginning either, because that's how God can know the end from the beginning. That's how, when we read
But he appoints a
That's
time
how-
and a
that's-
season,
that's
see,
how
for
when
all
we
men.